798 or 0208 665 7667 to start your claims with London Accidents Claims Limited. London Accident Claims Limited, a partner you can trust. You can't always be in control of what happens on the road, but you can control the tires you ride on. Thanks to Champon Tires, in testing condition, you are guaranteed of traction and grip, be it new or partly worn tire. Champon Tires are the largest import and exporters of tires in the UK. Locate us all over the UK. For Wakefield, contact us on 01924 262 043. Selby, Rotherham, Hull, and Birmingham, contact us on 01709 380-615, or you can visit us at www.champontires.co.uk. Champon Tires, safe when new, safe when partly worn.
Jesus, your love is great. You died to save my soul. The efficacy of the blood of Jesus has made me whole again. May your name forever be praised. Hallelujah. Jesus, your love is great. You died to save my soul. God on the cross, you paid for all my debts. You died on the cross, conquered the grave. You rose the victory, you are victorious. You died on the cross, you conquered the grave.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
There is no one like you. I know you are victorious. Yes, you are. There is no one like you. You are great. You are victorious. You are. 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 You are victorious. Your name is great. There is no one like you. My Lord, you are victorious. I know my Redeemer lives. He reigns forevermore. Oh, that the empty grave prove you are alive. You died on the cross. Conquered the grave. Rose the victory. You are victorious. You are. You are. You died on the cross. Conquered the grave. Rose the victory. You are victorious. He is victorious. Lord, you are. There is no one. There is no one. You are victorious. Lord, you are. Your name is great. Hey, you are victorious. My Jesus, my Lord, you are. Hello, very good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is the visual right on Starr Radio UK. I've got a special guest here with me. She's going to introduce herself very soon. And I hope you stay with me and you enjoy the show. Of Jesus, Father, your name is great. Your name is awesome. There is no one like you. The blood of Jesus is more powerful than any other. He lives forevermore. He reigns, he reigns, he reigns. He rules. He lives forever. Oh, he reigns, he reigns, he reigns. He rules. He lives forevermore. Oh, he reigns. Oh, Lord, you rule. Oh, he lives. thank you very much for joining me today on the V Show right on Star Radio UK. As I said, I've got a special guest here with me. She's going to introduce herself very soon. We're going to talk about her hair and then what she does, her aspirations, and she's going to tell us more about herself. If you just joined it as well, this is the V Show. I bring you this show every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. This show is all about positivity in the community, in the society, in our lives, everything that brings positive impact. That's what we talk about on the V Show. So if you want to come on the show, you are free to do so and then show the world what you can do. Everyone is welcome on board the V Show. Thank you very much.
Yo, let's go.
The song you are hearing on the background is from Edith Morrison.
Has spoken for my redemption. I was once a slave to sin, but he came to set me free. His name spoke for me when I was filled with trouble and sorrow. The name of Jesus Christ, still the same today.
I will say Edimbi Akasa Amame. A name which has spoken for me, isn't it? There is a name which has spoken for me. Edimbi Akasa Amame. Auntie, I just want you to introduce yourself to our listeners and our viewers.
I'm Edith Morrison, a new artist. I just came with 2 songs. Akasa.
Can you speak a bit louder for us, please?
My name is Edith Morrison. I'm a new artist.
An upcoming artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she is an upcoming artist full of the anointing of God. Go on for us.
Yeah. So I have 2 singles that came out. Yeah. 2 songs that came out about some months ago. What Makes You Great and Akasa. Yeah.
What is all about the Akasa?
The Akasa, a name has spoken for me.
Yeah, as I
the
said.
name of Jesus. Yeah. It's like there are certain things that are going on in your life that when there's a change in the circumstances, and you know that's the only name that you know, so you come out with, and God laid that song on my heart. A name has spoken in that situation. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still listening a bit more about you. You haven't told us everything. We want to know a bit more, like what you do, where you live.
Okay. I'm a mother of 3. Yeah, based in UK. I live in Worcester Park. I fellowship with ICGC. I was in Ghana and then here as well. Yeah.
That's basically it.
I work in a nursery.
Yes.
Montessori. Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the V Show.
Thank you.
We want to find out how long have you been in this music industry, like?
Actually, I started singing when I was at the age of 14 back home in Ghana, and I was in my church choir. I've been a youth choir when I was youth by then, and then I came to UK and I joined several churches helping build the music ministry. So I've been in the music ministry for a while now.
Okay, you started when you were quite young.
Yes. Yes.
So what kind of inspiration, what inspired you to sing? Like when you were young, did you see as your gift, or it's just something that you love doing?
No, it is my gift. Yeah, because that's my background. Yeah, that I took it from my dad, who is late now. He was a leader in the Methodist choir. Yeah, so he led the choir. He wrote a song, and then I think as I was growing, I saw him do a lot of things in the ministry, and I knew that was me. So I started singing with the youth as I was a youth joined youth programs here and there. And then later I joined ICGC, Kwa, Tema branch. And then later I moved to Sakumono branch, Calvary Temple. And then to UK, so.
Okay. So when you actually decided to record, how long is it now? You started, you know, it was your gift, yeah? So when did you actually start, like, you want to come out to show the world what God has given to you?
Actually, about 3 years ago, I think I was just pondering about this music thing, because anytime I go for program, you know, a lot of people encourage me, you have to do your CD by now, you have to do your music by now. So anytime I leave, I come out from that place, I feel so down. I feel like, oh, I haven't done much enough. So I had in mind, I want to come out as a artist, but I didn't have any song in mind. So I started waiting on the Lord, praying. So I cried my one day, in a dream, I just heard a sound like words coming. So I just woke up and then I started recording on my phone. So it continues and it continues, and I think I had about 8 songs.
Wow.
Yeah. So once it started, it never stopped. So that's why I realized the time is due for me to come out. Yeah.
So who was your main inspiration that encouraged you to come out as a gospel artist?
Precious Tool was one of them. And back home, my dad always encouraged me to, you know, try and then make my own music. You know, he was really an inspiration. But when I got here, too many things, so I didn't have in mind. But because I work with her, sometimes when I sing, say, oh, so you got this voice, and what are you doing here? And I said, oh, don't worry, I don't think I can do what you guys are doing. He said, no, you can do it. So she really inspired me anyway. And at a point when I think like giving up, she really encouraged me. So she was there. Yeah, she was really pushing me. Yeah. So.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Precious Toe. At least you got a woman here testifying of your encouragement and your goodness. Bless you wherever you are, and a very good afternoon to you. I also want to say good afternoon to Reverend Promise. I know you are listening. Very good afternoon to you, and then I hope you are enjoying the show. And Edith, while you started the music, was there any challenges at all that you were facing?
Yes, financially, because it's quite demanding, both your time and everything. I'm working as well Monday to Friday, and sometimes after work I have to go to the studio and all that, and it wasn't easy for my producer at all, because sometimes after work I'm really tired and I still have to do what I have to do. So sometimes when I call him, I tell him I'm just tired. He said, no, just come, let's do something. So he was really encouraging in my music. Actually, he really encouraged me in it, and I really appreciate that.
What is his name?
Gilbert, Pastor Gilbert.
Pastor Gilbert, good afternoon. Thank you very much for your support in Edith's life. I want to play some of your songs so that people can listen to what you have done. So, and before then, I want to know, in the music industry, what do you think about it, especially in the gospel industry?
Well,
what are some of the things that you have noticed? What are some of the things that you have noticed?
It's quite challenging, and when you look at the physical aspect, it's like there's a lot that you need to do, like a lot of catch up to do, you know, a lot of catch up to do. There are people already in the system, so you don't have to compare yourself to them. They've been there for years. They've been there for years and years, and they are known. So if you start, just take it one day at a time, and then trust God. Everyone is unique in their own way, and God deals with everyone differently.
Exactly.
So that's the lesson I've learned out of it, and I want to encourage people. It's not a challenge, it's not a competition. No,
because it's always everybody.
It looks like it is. That's what I realized. It looks like, but I know I'm different because I'm different the way I minister.
That's it.
So There's no way to compare yourself. Bible says comparing yourself to yourself, you are not wise.
You are not wise. Exactly.
No.
Because everybody has got a uniqueness
Yes,
from God. There is
yes.
something you can do, I
Yes.
can never do. And there is something one person can do, you cannot do.
Yeah.
It's just that something that we all have our uniqueness. We join it together,
Yeah.
we bless the kingdom of God.
True.
So as you are saying, you don't need to much. Sometimes it's hard. You wish you can be that person, but remember there is something in you that person cannot
got.
also
Yeah.
get. So as you said, I'm very glad that you are saying that as well, that all upcoming artists, if you know God has called you to do, well, just focus on what you have. No comparison.
No.
You have your own market.
That's
you know,
it.
you have your own place in the market as well. If God has called you, there is definitely a place for you. So comparison is something that we should put aside.
And everyone's calling is different,
Exactly.
So you just have to be patient and then pray more. Let God lead you and direct you, because you don't know where they are coming from. Sometimes they might not tell you everything,
Yeah.
but they've worked hard,
We'll continue with that. Let us play your song.
Has spoken for my redemption. I was once a slave to sin, but he came to set me free. His name spoke for me when I was filled with trouble and sorrow. The name of Jesus Christ, still the same today. Idibia kasamame, idibia kasamame, idibia kasamame, amama dimiho, idibia kasamame, idibia kasamame.
Dibia kasama me, mama Jimmy home.
Come to your home, Sunyara ho. Idino kasaya, mama Jimmy home. Na biase nina. Idino kasaya, mama Jimmy home. Idibia kasama me, idibia kasama me. Idibia kasama me, amama Jimmy home. Idibia kasama me, idibia kasama me, idibia kasama me, amama Jimmy home. Jimmy home to ni paso, ni pedi mi ramba. Dino kasaya, mama Jimmy home. Jimmy home to ni paso, ni pedi mi ramba. Dibi kasaya, mama de meho. Dibia kasama kasa, dibia kasama, dibia kasama, mama de meho.
Once I was lost, but I came to Jesus Christ. He is my savior.
I like the boy
He's my
that
life.
rap.
I was a sinner, but that's no more, cause Jesus took away all the sins that we bore.
Kasa kasa,
Cause I'm all man.
kasa kasa, kasa kasa, mama de meho.
Let's go. Thinking about him makes my brain go insane. So much good things to say, I can't even explain. He helped me and my family, gave us water, food, and everything we need. He was done exceedingly, abundantly, above what we can ask or think. He hits me up when we sing. He's the son that will set me free. A chance to see what
Edimbi akasa amame. Edimbi akasa amame. God bless you, woman of God. That
Bless
was
you
a
too.
powerful one. Edimbi akasa amame. There is a name that has spoken for me. I hope we are all blessed for listening to that. Is that the only song you have come out with?
No. What makes you great is the second one.
Or what makes you great? I think we're gonna play for our listeners to hear that as well. And as we were saying before, some of the challenges in the music industry. Yeah, you were saying it. I cut you off. So if you can tell us more about what you faced, the advice you were giving in the music industry, what you've seen.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, there's a lot of challenges out there. But what our advice, every new artist or whoever is had in mind to come out with music, is that don't look up to anyone. You have to get a real model, someone that inspired you. But I don't think it will take you a day to be like them, because it's a journey.
It's a journey.
Yes, and they learn as time goes on. They correct themselves and all that. So it's not going to be a day journey. But once your hopes are in God, put your hope in God. Don't put in any man. Because sometimes the very close people to you that you think they will inspire you will discourage you big time. So just put your hope in God, your trust in God. My song Akasa said, I put my trust in men, but they let me down. And the Bible has said, it said, woe unto any man who puts his trust in man. So once Bible has said it, it settles it. Just put your trust in God and let him order your steps. Wait on him. Learn to wait on him. Go on a fast and all that. Your spiritual aspect in this music, in music, gospel, as a gospel artist is very important.
Yeah.
Because you are you speak the gospel in song. You
That's
sing
it.
it in song. So you are just like a preacher man preparing to preach. So you prepare yourself to sing.
You don't just go and stand on
No.
the stage and start singing.
Because you might go to a place that you don't know their source, and if you are not prepared spiritually, the enemy can do anything to you, can embarrass you. There's a lot out there, and now it's more dangerous than before.
Wow.
So please, you have to prepare yourself spiritually. If only you believe that it's God who has called you, then
yes,
let him be
always.
your source. Go to him. Go on your knees. Spend time praying. It's not about skills. It's not about voice. It's not about anything. It's about the Spirit of God in you.
And what you are bringing out.
And what you are bringing out. To be a blessing. It's a ministry on its own.
Exactly.
You want to be a blessing. It's not about the money. You need the money to expand it, to go forward, to get to where you want to be. But you need God first.
And
God-
even before you go on, I don't think nowadays there's a lot of money making in gospel music. It has to be a passion, and it has to be something that you want to put across. Because I, for instance, being an upcoming like you, it's not a motive of making money, because I've seen that there is no money. So if I get my money to go and record, I go and record. If I don't have the money, I owe no one anything.
Yeah.
You understand? So as you are saying, it's not about money making. It's about what you want to put across. Yeah, go on, Ida.
Yeah. So it's like you trying to impress people. No, don't try to impress people. You don't have to, because if you know who you are, you don't have to. You don't have any competition with anyone.
No.
Because when you stand there and the person stands there, everyone is unique. That's how God has made us. There's no even twins. They can't be the same. So I encourage you to just believe in yourself first, and then believe in the God who has given you that gift. Because he gave it to you because he knows that's what you got, and that's what is going to take you to places where he wants you to be. That's what is going to help you. So go to your source, the one who gave it to you. Go to him.
Exactly.
He's the only one who can help you. Because if you start putting your trust in men, they will disappoint you.
Big time.
And big time. And then if you don't take care, you'll be discouraged, and you decide to maybe forget about the vision. And God will ask you anyway, because he gave it to you. When he gave the talent to the people, the three people, he asked them, what did you do with it? What I gave to you, what did you do with it? So whatever God gives to you, you're going to account for it. So you don't owe anyone anything. You owe God that gift that he's giving to you. You have to be a blessing. You have to be a blessing. So that's my advice to all the new artists and those who are,
That is what you see in the gospel setting.
Yeah.
Your advice is going to come later. That is what you see in the
That's
gospel
what I
setting.
see, yeah.
And then when it comes to support, what do you think about the support in the gospel industry? Much support? Do you think there is much support? Do we support each other? Do you think that there is a place where you can go? Is there anything general about support, positive or negative?
Support. Well, if God doesn't lay on someone's heart to bless you, there's no way you can get that support.
It might not be financially. It might
Okay.
be. It might be in terms of maybe coming out. Is there someone who is pushing you? Is there someone who is in terms of supporting the gospel industry? Like what are your views? Are people there to help you? Are people there to push you?
No, it's all about money. People will push you, they'll charge you for it. They will charge you for everything they
And
do.
some
for
will
you.
even dupe you.
Yeah, and some will even they will take your money. you know. And before you've not even gone anywhere, people think you got money. I've been singing for years, and when I go to churches, I don't take any money, and I'm still doing the same.
And you are spending money to do
And
it.
I spent a lot. Now every penny I get goes into music because it's my passion, and when I listen to my songs, it makes me happy.
That's it.
Sometimes when I'm down, I just listen to it and that's it. I don't need anyone. I just need that encouragement that God has brought me thus far.
That's it.
And that really inspired me. But the support, no, everyone wants to support you. If they are supporting you now, maybe they have in mind that we're going to reap with you. Some will even tell you, hey, when you get it, remember me. Meanwhile, you haven't even got anything.
Anyway, that's it. And if even they support you and they repeat you, I don't think there's anything bad
There's
with
nothing wrong with
There's
it.
some people, when it comes to the helping part, they'll turn their face like that. When they see that you've not even got anything, that is where, hey, Kaimio, remember me, oh. You know, by the time you were suffering, no one was remembering you.
They don't want to know.
Eric, Richard Obobi, very good afternoon to you, my brother from another mother. Thank you so much. Mr. Archie, thanks for joining in. And a very good afternoon to you, Latonia, my American best sister. Thank you for listening. I also want to say good afternoon to all our listeners. I've got in the studio with me Edith Morrison, a gospel artist, a Ghanaian one based in the UK. We are here we are having a time with her to interview her, to talk about what she is doing, her vision, her impact in the society. As I said, the vision is all about making positive impact in the society. Precious to wherever you are, very good afternoon to you. Reverend Promise and my own Papa, Reverend Nana, a very good afternoon to you. And all my listeners, I say good afternoon and thank you for tuning in. Edith, when we talk about being in the gospel industry, what are some of the challenges you face as an individual? What are some of the challenges? I know you said about financially, as a family woman. How do you go about it?
Well, you really have to plan your life. You know, you draw a scale of preference, the important things first. So, and you have to get time for yourself as well. You know, because one thing I realized, if you are too tired, it affects your voice. So you really have to plan your life. Don't get too much busy without having time for yourself. Some of the programs I have to cancel it because I realized the journey, and you know, there's a lot involved that is not worth it. Well, it's good, it's God's work, but sometimes if it's too much, you need to cut down to have time for yourself and your family as well. Because if you get too excited, you break down easily. No time. And we just started, so you have to take it easy.
One step at a time. One step at a time.
Just enjoy it, you know, and then be led. Wherever you go, you have to be led. You don't just go anywhere. You don't just go anywhere. You just have to pray, wait on the Lord. Let your spirit speak to you.
Amen.
Because the Bible says those that are led by the Spirit, you know, you can't just go anywhere. Not everywhere is a house of God anyway. Yes. So you have to, that's why you have to be really, really sensitive to the Spirit.
That's it.
What you're doing is a spiritual thing. When you sing, you bless someone.
Yeah.
You know, I can't remember one day I was just singing. I was living in a flat by then, and I was just singing, you know, worship. I was deep worship and from my heart. You know, like there are challenges here and there. So you sing, you know what you're singing about. And I just decided to take the rubbish downstairs to go and throw it in the main bin. And I saw a woman. Her head was close to my window. And she said, "Oh, were you the one singing?" I said, "Yes." So you blessed me so much. I was so down. I wanted just passing. And when I heard you and I heard the voice, I just decided to stay here. And my heart was at peace. So I don't know why I have to take the bin down to meet her. So you think you are down and you are singing out of your heart, but God is using you to bless someone as well. So that's how the ministry is. It's like a doctor. You're a doctor. People come to you to get medication, get healed, treatment and all that. You sing, some people just hear you and they are you know, God just use you to be a blessing to them. So we should take the ministry as a spiritual thing, not a physical thing. I see it's not a competition. It's
No,
not.
it's not. It's not.
Take it as a spiritual thing. And just be close to God. That is, he said he's the lifter of our head. If man lifts you up, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. You can't be free. You are under bondage when a man lifts you up. I've always said, God in my life, let no man take the glory.
Of course, let him
alone. I said that years back. So sometimes I forget myself and I look like I want help from man, and God will remember me. He said, in your life, let no man take the glory. So I will take the glory. I will do things my way, so that I will take the glory.
And God will send the
and
right people to
the
come
way
your
He
way.
connects me, I have no idea.
No idea, exactly.
I have no idea. Some people, you have to get connection here and there to be so that you can minister somewhere. I don't need that. I just pray and God connect me. Start from one person, then it like that. It goes like that. So trust in the God who have called you.
Exactly.
If you don't trust in Him, then you don't need to do it.
You don't need to be running helter-skelter everywhere, because at the end of the day, you are not pleasing a man.
No.
If even you made a song and then you have a quality time with God yourself, that alone, your blessing is massive. And as you said, you are making impact in the life of people. I remember about 3 years ago, there was a show at Dominion Center. We registered to go, and then because I'm a songwriter, we went to meet Noel Robinson about songwriting. And then he got to a time, he said, everybody should stand up, pair with one person. So we all paired with one person, and then you make something like a song, then you pray. I remember the man, I held his hand. I was saying something, I was just making song, singing, hold his hand, and then we're praying. He said, can I tell you something? The man started crying. Wow. He said, that words you are saying, this is like the right time for telling me this.
That's it.
So sometimes the words you put out, I'm telling you, the man just cried, and he made me cry as well. Because he started sharing his story. He doesn't know why he came here. He was passing. He needed someone. He needed a word to touch him. Yeah. So that is how song is. You can even sing, as you said, someone behind you will have sense in what you are saying. And then at that time or that moment, it will minister to that person. Yes. So bless you very much that you have that vision to focus on God and focus on the things of God and not man. I am very, very, very happy for you, and I hope you go far. Amen. Because it is God that has called you. Amen. And it is well with you.
Thank you.
Someone says bless you, bless you. Richard say bless you. If you just tune in, this is Starr Radio UK, and I'm bringing you the V Show. I've got in the studio here with me Blessed Edith Morrison, Minister Edith Morrison, who is a UK-based gospel artist. She's a Ghanaian. Obeketri Kakrana. She's a Ghanaian. Because he did Morris.
Papa say Infante Force.
Yeah, you go to the, I heard when I was small, they said those infantes, they go to the cemetery, the white people that came to Cape Coast. So when they die, you go to the cemetery, then you look for their names, then you put it for your children. It's Morrison, and I used to work with Mr. Morrison. I don't know whether you are related to him.
Okay. Are you sure?
I was working in Morrison some time before, in Thamesmead. You know Morrison Starr?
Oh no, I don't.
You don't relate.
I don't think so.
you never know.
Yeah, you never know. One day I'll go and find out.
Go and find out. DNA trace. You can find out.
Yeah.
Very good afternoon to you, or if you just tune in. I want to play Akasa again. If you just join us.
Akasa. Edibia kasa mame. Edibia kasa mame. Edibia kasa mame, amama de me ho. Edibia kasa mame, Edibia kasa mame, Edibia kasa mame, amama de me ho. Name above all names has spoken for my redemption. I was once a slave to sin, but He came to set me free. His name spoke for me when I was filled with trouble and sorrow. The name of Jesus Christ, still the same today. Edibia kasamame, Edibia kasamame, Edibia kasamame, amama de me ho. Edibia kasama
Akasa.
Edibia kasama
Akasa.
Edibia kasama
Auntie, they dance with your song.
And come with your house Esunyareho Edino kasaya Mama de me ho Minam Viasi nyina Edino kasaya Mama de me ho Edibia kasama
Akasa.
Edibia kasama Edibia kasama me Mama de me ho Edibia kasama me Edibia kasama me Edibia kasama me Mama de me ho
Osi edimbi akasama me.
Nipedi mi rambo Edino kasaya Mama de me ho tu nipaso Nipedi mi rambo Dibi kasaya
Mama de me ho.
Edibia kasama
Akasa.
Edibia kasama me Mama de me ho
Once I was lost, but I came to Jesus Christ. He is my savior, he is my life. I was a sinner, but that's no more, cause Jesus took away all the sins that we bore.
Akasa kasa
Edibia kasama me.
Mama de me ho
Let's go. Thinking about him makes my brain go insane. So much good things to say, I can't even explain. He helped me and my family, gave us water, food, and everything we need. He was done, exceedingly, abundantly, above what we can ask or think. He picks me up when we sick. He's the son that will set me free.
Edimbi akasa amame. Edimbi akasa mame. A name has spoken for me. A time I remember I was just crying, but now I've had my freedom. I've done well in explaining, isn't it? Yes.
Well done.
Edimbi akasa mame. A name has spoken for me. Bless you, woman of God.
Amen.
Do you see this as a calling?
Yeah, I do.
In what aspect? What do you think? Why do you think it's a calling?
Sometimes you might not believe in yourself, but when after administration you have impartation on people, they come to you. That's how mine is. Since I was young, anytime I minister, people come to me, and sometimes when I minister, I see tears. I quite remember I was ministering somewhere, and there was one artist there. I saw in the course of worship, I realized she was in tears, and she climbed upstairs of the, she went upstairs of the building to the washroom, yeah. And then later after church, she came to hug me. I didn't know what I've done. I just thought I'm just
there was a word that came out.
I'm just a vessel being used, just pouring out my heart and singing to God. But I realized that I've been a blessing to her, and she told me, "You don't know what you have." So sometimes people inspire you a lot because you don't know. I don't think you can know yourself much. It's good to know yourself, but you have to. The feedback is very important.
Exactly.
When people are being blessed and people's life are being changed and all that. That's the mission. That's the main mission. The aspect of it. It's not just singing. No.
It's an impartation.
Just to be having impartation on the people that God has called you into. Yeah. So.
As you said, I was going to ask you, have you got people coming up to you to testify of what by you
all
just
the time
said?
before I even wrote the song? That's how it's been.
It's been.
Yeah. So I know from now on it's going to be great.
My prayer that
when I sing, people cannot stand on their feet. Lives will be transformed.
Amen. That is
because I've seen myself in that. When I was very young and innocent. Anytime I sing, you can't stand on feet. I see people slaying under the anointing.
You are still innocent. Why?
I was just young
but still you are still innocent.
Amen.
If you are working for God, the main purpose is to be an innocent person ready to be used.
Yeah.
Like
availing yourself to be used.
A vessel who is not proud, who is ready to do what God has called you.
Yes.
So we are still innocent.
Amen.
If you say you are not innocent, you are still innocent.
I
my
am.
sister.
I
So you're
received
going to
that
go
one.
far.
Amen.
You are going to go far. May the Lord
receive-
honor you in whatever
Amen.
you do.
Amen.
And whatever you have started, as you say, it's making impact. It's going to make more impact.
Amen.
And then the glory will be all to the Lord who called you. He is faithful to you.
him.
As he has called you, he will fulfill his purpose in
Amen.
your life.
He will. Amen.
Whatever the Bible says, whatever you commit into the hands of God, he is
Well
faithful to
able.
keep.
Thank
He's
you.
faithful to keep. So since you have obeyed the will of God, and then you've identified your calling, and know that the God who has started with you will surely finish with you.
Amen.
And I pray that it is well with you.
Amen.
That is just
That's
my
a
brother.
great prayer.
I am not praying.
You are prophetess.
Wait for me to start. Yeah,
God bless you.
It is well
Amen.
with you. It is well with
Amen.
you. In this, there's another one that I want to find now. Have you got any mentors?
Well,
Any physical mentors?
well, I was always looking up to Sinach. I like the way she sings and all that.
No, she's not your mentor.
No, she's not. Real model, isn't it? Yeah. But my mentor, I think my pastor was, supportive. Yeah.
And then pushing.
Yeah, pushing. And then initially, I would just tell him everything. So well done and all that. He was really supportive, and I really appreciate that. And my producer, he's more than a producer anyway.
What's his name?
Pastor Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Yeah.
Pastor Gilbert, big ups to you. We salute you. Thank you for your help and being a good mentor to our dear Edith. And then your pastor.
My pastor,
What's his
Gracious.
name?
Pastor Gracious.
Pastor Gracious. Oh, his name is Gracious. So thank God he's gracious to you. Pastor Gracious, a very good afternoon to you. And thank you for your support as well.
Grace.
Always, yeah?
Yeah. And then a friend of mine. It's a very good friend. His name is Race.
Grace.
Yeah, he's been so good. He stood by me. I think I always go to the studio with him. Sometimes I don't feel like going. He will drive me there. And if you have to wait for the producer, I said, can we go? I'll make it another time. He will pretend he hasn't even heard me. He will wait because he's not moving the car. So what can I do? So he was so supportive. I think God just sent him at that time because I needed someone to push me.
To push you, yeah.
I'm quite laid back a bit. I know I can do it, but sometimes I need someone to just put fire on me, And he will just pretend he hasn't even heard me, whatever I'm doing. He will just push me, take me there, ask me how far and all that. He was so nice. And a big thank you to the wife as well.
Wow.
For a woman to, allow the husband to go extra mile to be a blessing to a woman. Not everyone will accept that. We really appreciate that, yeah. So I really appreciate, and I know it's only
for a
God who
good
can
cause.
reward you.
Amen.
It's only God. I can't do anything much. It's only God will reward you. And I know your heart desire, God will grant all of them because you'll be a blessing to someone that God has been waiting on all these years. Yeah. Thank you.
That's good. As you said, there are certain people that God knows us more than we know ourselves. Even He knows you before you were even formed in your mother's womb, as He said. And He always sends people to your ways when you know that there is no one. But out of the bloom, God will just send someone your way that you don't expect. And that people will be like someone who drive you through life. And one thing I've noticed in life, that I've really advised myself of it as a gospel artist, it's not in life in general, it's not everybody that will like you, no matter what. There are some people who will like you in your face, but at your back is a different case. But there are some people who will like you in your face, at your back, anywhere the person will stand for you. And there are other people who don't like you at all. You know the ones I like. You won't believe me. The ones I like is those that hate you.
Oh, yes.
They are the nicest people you can ever meet because they've drawn the line. So
That's
you know
it.
your barrier.
That's it.
You know where to cross and where not to cross. Those people, I thank God for your life and I love you so much because
bless them.
I'm telling you, because they make
come out
everything.
of their way. They don't even care what.
No, they don't care about you.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't go near them because they hate you. They are so good, for them to tell you where to go and where not to go. But the middle ones, back face, You know, it's a difficult thing. And those people, no matter how they are helping you, they won't help you for people to see, because they know what they do behind your back. You understand? So I pray that God will send the right people on your way that will really push you and help you.
Yeah, but one thing I believe in as I start this ministry, that whatever challenges you go through, it helps you in ministry anyway. It helps you.
They help you to grow.
It helps you to grow, and you learn. You need to learn out of it. You know, what my mom always says, that God doesn't go in a classroom anywhere. What we go through is what he used to teach us.
Exactly.
So we learn every day. So whatever comes my way, I learn out of it. I make sure I learn. If I don't learn, you know, with God, you have to repeat it. He will not pass you. You have to repeat it so that you learn the way he wants you to learn. So along the line, I don't see it as enemies, because actually it's your enemies that helps you anyway.
That is what I was talking about.
They help you big time.
And when
Because
they
God
turn
will help-
around to help you, they
Oh
become
my
the
God.
best.
Oh yes.
Because they become the opposite of what they were before. You understand?
Because God will make you prove a point to them.
Exactly.
To a side that sometimes when you see them, you even pity them. God will really prove to them that it is He who have called you. So they can't touch you. They can't hate you for nothing. So it's very important we know that some of them are not there to destroy us, but to challenge us,
That's it.
to go extra mile. Some someone like me, I need it. I need it. Not that I'm inviting it. I need it because
You say you need it.
I need it in my life. I know I'm a laid back a bit. That's why I always need to be pushed.
So you need
This
the enemies
music-
to push you.
No. When you see them, they challenge you. They challenge. That's what I mean. They challenge you. It's like you want to prove something. Oh God, prove yourself. Or you know, something like that. Not to
harass you.
No. You don't. In fact, you don't even want to. You don't want their harassment, because sometimes it's too bad.
Because the fire that comes with it is so great.
So
The fire that comes with
it's all
it
part
is
of
so
the
great.
ministry. You don't have it easy. The Bible says in this world you have tribulation, but
That's
behold,
it.
I've overcome the world. So it's part of the ministry. Jesus, who knew no sin, he came to his own, but his own rejected him. So we were conceived in sin. So what about us? We are nothing. The enemy will do whatever you want to do to us, especially when you want to speak about the gospel. And we sing in the song that we sing is the gospel. We are passing across. Yeah, so.
Bless you. Isaac Keba, thanks for joining. Good afternoon to you. As we heard from Edith, you said much, and then we bless God for your life. In the music industry, who do you really look up to?
Initial stage, I think it was when I was young, it was Shelley Caesar. So I started singing some of her songs in church. I started leading it. Yeah. So I remember this song, Jesus is Everywhere. I love that song. Jesus is everywhere.
Oh,
Jesus really cares.
oh, amen. Hey,
No matter what you're going through, he will fix it just for you. Oh, he knows just what to do.
you can all hear the raw material. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you a lot.
Yeah.
I want to say a good afternoon to you all that have just joined. This is a time with Edith Morrison, a gospel artist based in the UK. And you are watching the V Show on Star Radio UK. I bring you this show from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. every Saturday. My name again is Mercy V. And then thank you for tuning in. The V Show is all about positive impact, making positive impact in the society, and encouraging one another, sharing experiences, giving advice to one another, just encouraging ourselves. If you have any issue that you want to talk about, or you have any positive impact, you can come on the V Show and share with our viewers and listeners. If you got any question to ask our beautiful Minister Edith, you are free to call in and do so. The studio lines are 0208-133-2257. I hope you welcome questions. You want people can ask you anything. Yeah,
Not too much.
Yeah, not. Please, she said not too much, but please, because she has said it, make it too much. Please, you can call on 0208-133-2257. Ask her too much question if you can, or 0208133258. I give the permission. Please, you can call in, ask her any question. If you are an upcoming artist like ourselves, you can call in and then ask any question, how far she's going, anything you want to know before you also step out. You are free to call on the show. Roger, a very good afternoon to you, and thank you for tuning in. I'm going to play your song again for those who just join us. Those who just join us to listen to your song as well. I hope to. Where can they get the song if they want to? iTunes, yeah.
And SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, they can get it over there. YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on media. I have a website as well.
You have a website. What is the website?
EdithMorrison.com.
If people want to contact you, how can they get you?
I'm on Facebook. Do I have to give my number?
No, you don't need to give it.
So
how they can contact you on the
Facebook and Instagram
as Edith Morrison.
Yes.
So if they type Edith Morrison, they're gonna see you. Yeah. Okay. You said your second song is what?
What Makes You Great.
What Makes You Great. What a powerful song title. Bless you, woman of God. I'm gonna play your song for people to listen as well. Edimbi Akasa Amame. Yeah, before I start playing your song, any advice for coming up artists? Any advice?
My advice to them is as I said earlier on, you believe in yourself and believe in God. That should be your priority actually. And then don't compare yourselves to anyone. You don't know how they started. You don't know the hard times they had. You don't know anything. Sometimes you know some of them. So just be yourself. You are unique in your own way. Minister in your own way. Don't try to sing like them because you think that's their style and their style attracts people. Do what God lays on your heart to do. Because the Bible says in ministry, they are called, some are called apostles, some are called evangelists, all to edify the church. So we have different giftings to edify the church. So once it's just one thing, like if we are all pastors, the world will be boring. We need all those gifts to come together. Some will sing gospel in reggae. Let them do it. That is their style. Their style. So just do yours, you know. And I know as you are doing what God has called you to do, that's where the blessing is anyway. Because that's what He called you to do.
That's it. I'll play your song and then I'll come back to the question. What makes me great? That is what I'm saying.
Makes you great.
What makes you great? It is God that makes us great.
That's it. That's it.
So this song playing is from Edith Morrison.
All of you makes my heart beat. You make a doubt they fade. Jesus, and that's what makes you great.
Hallelujah.
You hold the world in your hands, the hand that made me who I am. Same God now, yesterday, and forevermore. And that's what makes you great.
That's what makes
you are God. You will never change. You remain the same till the end. Till the end. You are God. One who took my pain, took away my shame. Lord, you reign. That's why forever call you great. Great are you, Lord. Great are you, Lord. Greatly to be praised. Great are you, Lord. Great are you, Lord. Yes, I celebrate.
Love for you runs deep. my heart beat. You make a dog fade, and that's what makes you great.
You are God. You will never change. You remain the same till the end. Till the end. You are God. One who took my pain, took away my shame. Lord, you reign. That's why I forever call you great. Great are you, Lord. Great are you, Lord. Greatly to be praised. Great are you, Lord. Great are you, Lord. This I celebrate. Holy, holy, God Almighty, I worship you. Heaven and earth cry out your name, I worship.
What a beautiful song. A very beautiful song. Thank you. That was powerful.
Thank you.
What makes you great?
Great.
What makes you great? It's a blessing to hear that song. How many songs have you written?
Yeah, 12.
Did you write? Do you write your own songs?
Yes, I wrote some of them, and then the producer.
Also.
Yeah.
So how many songs have you got out now?
I got 12.
You got 12. Wow.
Yeah, so it's just 2 out, and one is coming out. I think second week in December. Higher, that's the title.
Higher. You will go higher.
We're going higher.
Yeah.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. Higher you will go. Backwards never.
Never.
Because the Bible has even proclaimed that you are the head and not the
That's
tail.
it.
So you are blessed.
Amen.
My dear. Very good afternoon to you. I want to just talk about Caribbean Magic Sauce. That's an advert I'm doing. I just want to recommend it to you. The Caribbean Magic Sauce, which is made by Chef Daniel Francois. If you hear the name, you'll see how powerful the sauces are. I have tried it and I've tasted it, and it is one of the best sauces. They have the mild one, they have the chili one, and then no chili at all. They have 3 flavors. It is called the Caribbean Magic Sauce. I'll recommend it for you. Just give it a try, and then you'll see, you'll witness what I am talking about. So if you want to get those sauces to buy, you can go to the Bargains near and cost cutters around your area. Just ask for the Caribbean Magic, made by Chef Daniel Francois, who lives in Bournemouth. So I'll just recommend that to you. Auntie, I just want to find out, what do you intend to achieve? What do you intend to achieve as a gospel musician? What are some of your aspirations? What are your goals?
Well, the future is in the hands of God. That He will direct you as time goes on, because you can't know it all. Yeah.
Hold on. My mic was down.
Okay.
My mic was down. Sorry, my mic was down. I just what I said was, I want to recommend to you a Caribbean sauce, Caribbean Magic, which is made by Chef Francois. If you want to get it, you are free to go to the Virgin stores and then cost cutters around you. It will be available in the major stores not too long. It is called the Caribbean Magic Sauce, made by Chef Francois, who lives in Vermont. I have tried it, I've tasted it, and it's one of the best sauces you can use. They have 3 flavors. Please try the one which is hot, medium, and no chili at all. Just give it a try. It is called the Caribbean Magic Sauce. As I said, continue with what I asked you. What are your goals? What are your aspirations, Edith?
It's my prayer and desire that God will take me where He wants me to be.
Amen.
Bible says He's the lifter of our head, and the future is in His hands.
That's it.
No one knows it all, what holds in the future. But you believe that the one that holds the future knows it all. And He said the thoughts He has for us, they are good and not of evil. So I believe that wherever he leads you, that's where you go. So my vision is take it to nations. He said, I'll take you to nations. And then wherever your foot shall tread, you shall possess it. So I believe that wherever God will take me, I'll take that place for Jesus. That's the message to the nations. The message God has sent you in music to give to nations, to give to souls that are perishing. Most of the time, it's not even about the word. It's about the people. Everyone likes music, so sometimes people hear music and that alone, the words in alone, change their lives, bring them to Christ. So we use that as that's what God has given us, to be a blessing, to bring people back to the kingdom. People who are lost, people who are frustrated, who have given up. As you sing to them, God will bless them and God will deliver them from anything that the bondage the enemy has kept them. So that's my vision, actually, to be a blessing.
So your goal in your vision, the gospel industry, is to be a blessing. That's very powerful. God bless you for that. She wants to be a blessing, and that is all what it's all about, what it entails as a gospel musician or gospel artist. Your main vision is to make positive impact, be a blessing to people, because people are looking up to you. That is why you are singing, to console them, to give them hope in the things of God. So as a gospel artist, what should we expect from you?
Hey.
What should we expect from you?
I don't know it all. I don't know it all. We all have our shortcomings. All I can say is that with prayer and with God's support, I believe that God will take me far, because it's something that I was born with it. It's me. When you take away music, you can't find me. I'm just music.
I'm going to off the music now. I can still find Edith Morrison.
So anyone who knows me is like,
so
I'm
music
music.
is
It's
part
music.
of you.
Yeah, that's it.
Music is
Even
part
my
of
children
you.
knows it. Once I start singing, oh, she's not going to finish now.
She's going to continue.
Yeah, when I'm down, you see me singing. Anytime I work, they know me. When I'm down, I sing. I prefer to worship when I'm down than to even worry myself about whatever it is. So once that is part of me, anywhere God won't take me, I'm ready for Him. Because I'm not there because it's man who put me there. It's God who is ordering my steps. So I'm looking up to Him. Ready for Him. Ready for the
and
master.
He will order your steps.
Ready for the master.
Ready for the master. So she's here to what we are expect is positive impact.
That's
innit?
it. That's it.
I believe in positivity, even though the negative are there, but I learn from my negative
That's it.
experiences.
That's how it's supposed
But
to
what
be.
I want to do is to make positive impact in the society, in the life of our youth. Especially, I like working with the youth.
very
I like
important. They are the
working with the
future
youth.
leaders.
They are. So thank you for that positive enlighten. I want to play Edith Morrison song. This is Akasa. Akasa, Mojebi Akasa, Edimbi Akasa Amame. A name has spoken for me. I like you. Why didn't you bring the guy that rap?
Oh, he lives so far.
Oh.
Next time. Edibia kasamame, Edibia kasamame, amama de meho. Edibia kasamame, Edibia kasamame.
I don't know how to dance.
Edibia kasamame, amama de meho. Name above all names has spoken for my redemption. I was once a slave to sin, but He came to set me free. This name spoke for me when I was filled with trouble and sorrow. The name of Jesus Christ, still the same today. Edibia kasamame, Edibia kasamame, Edibia kasamame, amama de meho. Edibia kasamame, Edibia kasamame, Edibia kasamame, amama de meho. And come to your house, Isunya reho, Edino kasaya, mama de meho. Minam yase na, Edino kasaya, mama de meho. Edibia kasamame, Edibia kasamame, Edibia kasamame, amama de meho.
Edibia kasama me, Edibia kasama me.
This is from Edith Morrison, an upcoming gospel artist. She's already out.
Mama de me home to ni paso. Ipe di mi hambo, dibi kasaya. Mama de me home, dibia kasama me, dibia kasama me, dibia kasama me. Mama de me home.
Oh, once I was lost, but I came to Jesus Christ. He is my
It's
savior.
for the youth, you know.
He's my life.
It's for the youth, I'm telling you.
But that's no more because Jesus.
I wish they are here. They'll be dancing and shaking for you.
Cause of my man.
Kasa kasa, mama de me home.
Let's go. Thinking about him makes my brain go insane. So much good things to say, I can't even explain. He helped
This is my
me
small
and my
moves,
family.
you know.
Gave us water, food, and everything we need. He was by me, concealing me. Upon a
Hey.
He picks me up when we sing. He's the son.
How beautiful it is when we support one another.
See what he can do for me and me. We'll do what he says we do. All the way from the beginning, from Genesis to Matthew. When you see him, he'll catch his decision. He will do what it says from Genesis to Revelation.
Akasa, mama de me home. Akasa, oh you. Akasa.
I'm telling you, these are the things that make me happy. Because if you come to my corner, it's not easy.
Akasa, mama de me home.
Oh, bless you, woman of God.
Amen.
I've got a very beautiful woman here saying, Prince Joe or Joe Amas. He said, great job, Starr Radio. Starr Radio, someone said, good job to us. And we thank God and we bless God. Once again, this is Starr Radio UK. I'm bringing you the V Show. I bring you this show every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. I had a nice time with Edith Morrison. No longer will be bringing the show to an end. We just played her songs, Akasa, and then which one again, my dear?
What makes you great?
What makes you great? We played 2 songs of Edith Morrison, and we can all testify of the goodness of God in her life. Woman of God, we bless you so much. The V Show is all about positive impact. What kind of impact do we want to make in the society, in our lives, and in people, friends, and family? What kind of impact do we want to make? If you have anything positive that you want to share with the society, with ourselves, with friends and family, you are free to come on the V Show, and then we talk about it, and then we know the way positive forward. Thank you all for listening, and thank you for tuning in. Once again, we had a very lovely time with Edith Morrison. Edith Morrison, I did not ask you where you come from. Where do you come from?
Central region.
Where?
Enyandencha.
Where?
Enyandencha.
Where?
In Central region, Ghana.
Thank you. If you talk about Enyandencha, it's like, is it part of UK
No.
Central region?
No.
So you are a Ghanaian
Yes.
from Central region.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we all, so the Akasa,
I'm mixed though.
you are mixed from Morrison side.
No, my dad is Fanti, my mom is Ewe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, that's nice. You know, I've got my sister in the house. So.
I didn't know
yeah,
you
bro.
were.
A bit, I'm half. You and your bro, don't
You are
worry.
mixed too.
We can even make the interview to 8 o'clock.
That's why I know your bro. They love themselves.
Anyways, where you and your bro.
Once they see
They
you are
only-
their relative,
They will help you. One thing they don't like is don't pass them. Stay there. If you try to pass them, now wahala.
you have to be the same.
You have to be the same. Don't you dare.
But
They will help you.
they are lovely people.
They
though.
are very, very lovely people. They're one of the amazing people I've come across.
They are
is
like
Ewes.
Indians, you know.
They
love
are.
themselves.
They love themselves.
Yeah.
If an Ewe man like you,
You are in trouble. oh.
when they like you, they like you.
Hey.
And when they say they hate you,
Now you are in
they
trouble.
don't talk too much. Just run for your life.
Oh Lord, have
But they are
mercy.
my people. I
Yeah.
love them so much. I love you and your brother. You are in trouble. I'll be calling you every day because I know I'm safe.
No, but I'm not good in speaking it, you know.
You're not. No, it's not about speaking. It's about the character.
Oh, okay.
I'll be calling you every day, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Thank you guys very much. I had a lovely time with Edith in the studio. Edith, finally, do you have anything to say to our viewers and our listeners? If you want to thank them, whatever you want to say, this is your time. Just flow.
God bless you for making time to listen to
And
me.
anything I did not touch, just say it.
Yeah, and then I hope I'll be a blessing to you. Keep listening to my songs on iTunes. I'm on media. I have a website. I'm on Facebook. Listen to my song.
Your
Download
website,
it.
say it so that they know.
edithmorrissey.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. iTunes, go and download, subscribe my songs. Helps spread the gospel and be a blessing. As we are new, we need you guys to support us financially and spiritually. So just try and then listen to my songs and subscribe it. My new singer is coming out on the second week of December, and the title is Higher. So, and then God willing, next year I'll be doing my launching of the rest of the songs, all in the hands of the Almighty. Yeah, so we need your prayers. We pray for you, you pray for us. God bless you.
Hand go, hand come.
Yes.
If you do me well, I'll do you well.
We should be one another's keeper.
I'm telling me myself, if you don't do me well,
You
tell
don't
me
do
I
me-
will do you well.
That's good. That's a good spirit.
Yeah.
And we need that.
We need
Yeah,
that. If
sometimes
you
you don't
do
feel
me
like
well,
being
I'll
good,
do you
but you
well.
have
If
to-
you do me well, I'll do you well. So that is how it's supposed to
It's
be.
very hard if someone is not doing well for you to do them well. It's only take the grace of God. You just have to pray for that.
I pray.
For
I
that
just
grace.
pray that we all have positive mind. It's not easy
we
though,
need it.
but at least a little bit
Yeah,
will
we need
bless
it.
someone's
Yeah.
life. Because if I tell you, you might not know, I might be dancing, I might be smiling. But when I go back, you don't know the kind of load I have.
With
You
your-
understand? So
Yeah.
I'm telling
you
you,
look so shiny, you know.
shiny. Ha! Because I know I'm coming to meet Edith Morrissey. I have
look
to
at
be.
you.
I have, yeah. You know, if I say I will carry my load everywhere I go, it's like this face will be like this.
I know.
You know, but it's just
the
by
Lord
the
is your
grace of
strength,
God.
yeah.
He is. We no one in life is problem free. But one thing I always encourage my youth and I encourage people is that as you are going out, we know you have issues, but remember that the person you are going to meet hasn't got any issue. The person doesn't know your story. So always, any people you meet, just make a positive impact. No matter how you make it, let there be a difference, because sometimes your first impressions counts. But sometimes when we think about negative emotions, it's difficult to do sad things. But I believe as soon as you leave home, going to meet other people, don't take because your mood is infectious. If I come and I squeeze my face here, I don't think you'll be laughing.
Yeah.
We'll go through that mood till we finish. That doesn't mean that I'm problem free or trouble free. I'm telling you, the load is not easy, but I'm carrying it with Jesus. So I
But
know.
most of the time, you have to happy yourself to make someone happy.
That is what I'm
Because
saying.
you might be matured more than the other person that needs your help. And and we can't continue being a baby. We have to mature to help the babies as well. And my advice is that the work out there on the field is a lot. There's a lot we have to do as Christians. We should forget about ourselves now and gathering every Sunday without doing evangelism, without going out there. There are souls that are perishing. And that's why God called us. That's why God called us. So it's high time we focus on the ministry God has given us. That's why we fulfill the purpose that He has given to us. It's like we are just sentenced on church business and all that. We are not even thinking about the field, what is going out there. We have to reach out to them. They need us. People on the street, the youth. Sometimes I see them and I'm in tears. I'm very emotional. So in my own way, I said, God, if there's any way you want to use me, in fact, I'm ready. I know it's not easy. But when I see them, my heart
Beats.
yes, because I know the enemy has just taken over. So as young as they are, and the enemy always goes for the seed. Once the seed, that's why the Bible says, when the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? When the foundation is destroyed, that's it. So we have to be really be on our guard and then try to help Go out there and help the perishing soul. That is the ministry. That's the real ministry. That's the real ministry. Going out there to touch souls, to be a blessing.
It's not like bringing down the fire in people. We're not supposed to bring fire down. We have to help them light up their fire. Let the candle shine. Let the oil be filled in the candle as children of God and as people. And even you know, it's something that is related to everyone, non-Christian, Christians. You know, we should be able to make positive impacts in the life of people. Some people will be upset wherever they go. They carry the load. As soon as they see you, the load is there. They are not ready to give up the load they are carrying. But the more you meet people and you give up your load, sometimes it affects the one you have back home. Because when you come out, you have bitterness in you. You come out to meet people who are happy. At that moment, you forget your bitterness. And that moment, you've made an impact in the person's life unknowingly. Yeah. You understand?
And that's your purpose on earth. To impact lives.
That is it.
You know, and sometimes not facially. Someone like me, I'm always smiling. So if you think I have no issues, you're joking. So don't even look at the smile, because sometimes I think you want to see people frown their face before you know they're going through things. They are. Whether they are laughing or not. Maybe some people, that's their nature. I just smile my issues out. I just smile it out. Just try to take it easy.
Some years ago, I had a very big time issue. Big time one, pa. And I was invited to go and do ministration somewhere. And then my pastor was, because he knows those times, it's about 6 years ago.
Okay.
He said, Mercy, can you do this? I said, what are you talking about? Don't worry, the problem is that we'll face it. So I just went on stage, do everything. When I was doing, this man was looking at me. When I came, I said, you were able to do that with all you are facing. If you see me on stage, as if I don't have anything. But if I tell you what was going on in my life at that time, you'll be surprised. So that is what Christians, and when I go home, it's like I was. So as you said, we're going out making positive impact. It's very, very important.
Very, very important
in our lives.
And that will only happen when we forget about ourselves.
We forget about ourselves.
Because most of the time we sentence on ourselves, self.
That's it. It's not me.
That is not ministry now.
You see, Edith Morrison, she's not me. Oh, please, if you need anything, if any support you want to support her, you can contact her on Facebook, on Instagram, on her website as well. She's a blessed woman of God, and I hope that people will tap into her blessing and be a blessing to her, while she also be a blessing to you. Thank you all for listening. I'm going to play her song one more time. I like the Akasa, so I like the Akasa, so I'm going to play Akasa. Please enjoy the Akasa. That's the one I can dance. Oh, well, I want to say a very good afternoon to Dr. Martin. Eric Siedu, Dr. Martin. Hey, my only refined brother in the family. One of our refined brothers. Good afternoon to you. Big ups to you, bro. And Mr. Kala, wherever you are, Kala Studios, Kala Saloon. Good afternoon to you as well. I want to start.
I know. The name above all names has spoken for my redemption. I was once a slave to sin, but he came to set me free. This name spoke for me when I was filled with trouble and sorrow. The name of Jesus Christ, still the same today. Edimbia kasamame, Edimbia kasamame, Edimbia kasamame, Amama demeo, Edimbia kasamame, Edimbia kasamame, Edimbia kasamame, Amama demeo.
come into your home. Isunyareo edino kasaya mama dimi ho minem yase nyina edino kasaya mama dimi ho edibia kasama edibia kasama mama dimi ho edibia kasama mama dimi ho come to Nipaso, Nipedi Mirambo, Dino Kasaya, Mama Demeho, Medemeho to Nipaso, Nipedi Mirambo, Dibi Kasaya, Mama Demeho, Dibia Kasama, Dibia Kasama, Dibia Kasama, Mama Demeho.
Once I was lost, but I came to Jesus Christ.
Once
He
I
is
was
the Savior,
Savior,
He is my life. I was a sinner, but that's no more, because Jesus took away all the sins that we bore.
Akasa kasa,
Because of my man.
akasa kasa, amama demeho.
Let's go. Thinking about him makes my brain go insane. So much good things to say, I can't even explain. He helped me and my family, gave us water, food, and everything we need. He was banned, exceedingly, abundantly, above what we can ask or think. He picks me up when we sink, but he's the son that will set me free. And chance to see what he can do for you and me. It would be what he says that you all the way from the beginning, from Genesis to Matthew. When you see him, your conscience and
Auntie,
sin,
you
will
pay
do
me for
what says
dancing.
Genesis to
Hey,
Revelation.
Don't worry.
Because this dance move is only in my room. I don't bring it out.
Let's go.
This dance move is only in my room. She has to
Not
pay
in
me.
church.
Huh?
Not in church.
You are not in my church. This is studio. You are making me dance.
Akasa,
£10 per minute.
don't worry, I'll pay. Akasa, amama demeho. Thank you, Jesus.
Akasa amama demeho. A name has spoken, and now I am free. Once again, thank you very much. This is where I am ending the show. This is the V Show, and I bring it to you every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. I want to say a massive thank you to you that listened, you that watched. I want to say a very big thank you to you. I hope to see you next week. Let us continue to have positive impact in the society. As I said, I also recommend to you the Caribbean Magic Sauce made by Chef Daniel Francois. You can get it in the budget stores or the Costa near you. Very soon it's going to come to the major stores. Thank you very much for listening. This is where I'm going to bring the program to. We had a very blessed day with Edith Morris, and I hope you did as well. Please patronize in whatever she does. Get in touch with her, let her know, show her more love, and then may the Lord bless you as you do so. Thank you very much, you all. Have a very blessed day and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you. Okay, Edith, say bye to them, and then we are off.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. God
Bye.
bless you.
Oh, you see from the
Thank
horse's
you,
mouth.
Jackie.
Oh, thank you, Sister Jackie, wherever you are. It says thank you. And thank you, everyone, Facebook friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are blessed
Brother
to have
Robert
you on
in
bed.
Italy. Thank you so much.
You
God
see now
bless
the
you.
names are coming. When I gave her the chance, she didn't talk. Oh, you see.
Thank you, Kwesi.
Thank you, Kwesi.
Choir master.
Choir master. Yeah, that was you. Thank you very much. It's been a lovely time with you. Thanks for having you as well. I pray that you go far. The Lord will give you oil in your lamp. You will never run dry.
Amen.
Okay. Thank you, Jesus.
Bless you.
Amen. Bye.
Bye. You want to preach now?
I'm preaching. You know.
Who you too? Who you do that?
You conquered the grave. You rose the victory. You are victorious. Your name is great. There is no one like you. You are victorious. Yes, you are. There is no one like you. You are great. You are victorious. You are. 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 You are victorious. Your name is great. empty grave. Prove you are alive.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
Conquer the grave. Rose in victory. You are victorious. You are. You died on the cross. Conquer the grave. Rose in victory. You are victorious.
He is victorious.
Lord, you are. There's no one. There is no one. You are victorious. Lord, you are. Your name is great. Hey, you are victorious. My Jesus, my Lord, you are. You are great. You are great. You are victorious. Jesus, you reign. What you did on the cross has made me whole again. There is no one like our God. There is power in the blood of Jesus. Father, your name is great. Your name is awesome. There is no one like you. The blood of Jesus is more powerful than any other. He lives forevermore. He reigns.